Hey guys, I'm Blake, and I have this big black cream picture that my mom made. And Mom, can you go over what we're gonna do today?
So today we're going to be making bath bombs, and in order to make
this, is our first time. We don't know we haven't made bath bombs before.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll work. So what you need is baking soda. You also need
citric acid.
You also need some food coloring.
Oil.
You also need cornstarch. Did you mention coconut oil?
Coconut oil.
And Epsom salts.
Epsom salts. These are heavy. I can't even lift them even though they're so heavy.
And some essential oils, which we'll use when the time comes. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to combine all of our ingredients. And so those are going to be, first of all, let's wait, Blake, so we measure it out properly. We're going to first add a full cup of baking soda.
Whoa.
Let's make sure that's the right amount. Okay, that's maybe a little bit less. Let's add a little more. And make sure you get a parent's help for this one. Okay, put that in the bowl.
We try to not make it bad.
Okay. Then we're going to add...
all of this stuff is from Mom, you know that.
Then we're going to add a half cup of the citric acid. Because that wouldn't be good.
This is what citric acid looks like. You know,
okay.
You can not see it because it's invisible.
Okay.
I can see it.
Then we're going to add a half cup of this cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Here I am measuring out my cornstarch.
Wow.
Oops, making a bit of a mess here.
Yeah, because we don't have nothing to put over here. So.
Yeah, we maybe should have used a garbage bag or something to save with the cleanup.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so put in this half cup of cornstarch.
I mean, if this will work or not.
Okay, ooh, it's quite the mess. And then we're going to add in a half cup of Epsom salts.
I've used these, we use them for baths. That's why we have Epsom salts here.
And if you don't have Epsom salts, then you can add other kinds of salt to your hair.
Yeah.
We have Epsom salts, so we'll put those in. Can you put that in, Blake?
They look crunchy.
Okay,
like
I think that's it for our dry ingredients.
No, yeah,
and now that you stir them up, Blake.
This is almost like a fondue, right, Mom?
Yeah, so you stir that up while I go get something else that we need for our... Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to melt a tablespoon of coconut oil. So you're not really going to watch me do that, but I'm going to go get a tablespoon of coconut oil and then I'll bring it back and show you guys. So let's pause for a minute.
Hey guys, so it came out the microwave now.
So in the meantime, what we've done is we've taken our dry ingredient mixture and we put it into 3 separate bowls so that we can do 3 different kinds of bath bombs. And then we've also taken, you can't really see in here, but in here is a tablespoon of coconut oil that I've melted. And I've added just a little bit of vegetable oil to each one so that we can do that with each of our bowls. So let's start with our first bowl that we're going to try. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some essential oil. Take your hand out of there, Blake. So we're going to add some essential oils so that we can pick the right scent that we want. You got to figure out what kind of smell you want it to have.
I want this one like lemon.
Okay, so we're going to do, our first one will be lemon, but we do like a lemon-grapefruit blend.
Yeah,
How does that sound?
Good.
Okay, so I actually happen to have a bunch of oils because I know someone who sells oil. So we're going to use grapefruit, these are doTERRA, and lemon. And we're going to put about 5 drops of lemon in here. We'll put about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. That's okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some grapefruit. And we'll see how that's going to end up smelling. So here's the grapefruit.
And
let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6. Oh well. Okay, now let's stir that up. You stir that up gently, gently, gently. Okay, and now we're gonna put that in this mixture.
Oh yeah, bath bomb making.
Okay, and now let's stir that up. And we'll probably have to do some stirring and then some probably with our hands. Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What?
We're also supposed to add in our food coloring.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do that in the coconut, but I think we can still add it after the fact. What color should we make this one? Maybe light green since it's kind of citrusy?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try and do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? Whoops, that was a bit too much food coloring. We're only supposed to use 2 to 3 drops. Oh well, this is our first try, right? Like we said, we've never done this before.
Yeah. Are we gonna use our hands yet?
So let's try something. We'll do this, try and get all the oil off, and then yeah, let's try and break up the chunks as we go. Good to go?
I see your finger.
Okay, so this looks about right, I guess, based on the fact that we've never done it before. Okay, so that's our first one. Now let's do another one. So
This time let's try to not do it.
Let's do the food coloring first. Should we do this one purple? Okay, so let's put in a few drops of purple.
We went to three different places, and the only place we went to is when we're at it. Then we went to Target, Michael's. They didn't have it.
Yeah, citric acid is pretty hard to come by.
You can only get it from Walmart or Amazon.
And you can look in the pickling aisle was where we found it. So if you're looking for stuff for like jars, that would be the place where you do it. All right. So it looks like our purple one is coming together. It looks a little bit light. Let's add just a little bit more color to it, just so it's a little more intense. There. Oh, you know what we forgot to add?
What?
We forgot a step again. We forgot to add color to it. But since this one's purple, why don't we add lavender to it?
Lavender.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll add a little bit of eucalyptus. And then it'll smell just like a spa, hopefully.
Now
all right.
Can you mix it up?
Yeah, let's. Here, let me do it just to make sure that the essential oils get all the way through.
It's looking a little bit light.
That's all right. That's a good color for lavender.
It's getting purplish.
Okay.
On this computer, we don't know what he's doing. I think he might be the only on his doing his basketball thing, but yeah.
Okay, now we only have 3 small molds, so we're not be able to make all of our bath salts at once. But I actually read that you can freeze them to make them set a little bit faster.
And later on, when they're dry, we'll go in the bathtub and see how they work.
Yeah. You'll see it fizzing in the bath. You won't see anybody in the bathtub with them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our bath bomb mixture into our bowl. Maybe we'll do it over the silver bowl so that we don't make an even bigger mess than we've made. So here you can see
a bath bomb.
Blake's doing one side, and I'm going to do the other side. And you're supposed to try and get it as full as you can so that it's even overflowing a little.
Mine is getting flat.
Okay, I think that's probably enough because if it's too big, then it won't close. And then I guess we just try to like snap it together. So this one's probably a bit too full. Excuse me, Blake. Let me try and get this done in a way that'll work. Well, I guess if we just leave it like this, that should work. So we're doing, which one is this again? This one was orange-bergamont-peppermint in the blue. this is our pink one. Again, that's lavender-eucalyptus. And then finally, we're going to do our green, which is going to be in a small purple circle.
Tiny.
Put that over here.
It's tiny.
Here's your half. We'll collect them all together. We're going to put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes.
Yes.
We'll tell Alexa to tell us when 20 minutes is up, and then we'll check in to see how they work.
They just came out of our 20-minute timer.
And actually, I had to put some elastics around them because they weren't holding well, so we'll see if they actually stick together. Let's do it very gently.
And it seems like it's it works.
So this is our, hold it gently because it doesn't seem very sturdy. This is our lemon-eucalyptus, no, that's our lemon-grapefruit. Don't get it on your lip. This blue one was the one with peppermint in it, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's working.
This was our, can you smell it? Don't get it right up against your lips though. And then finally we have our lavender, I think this was our lavender one. Do it gently because this one was a little bit more tricky. I think this one might not be as sturdy. Let's see. Yeah, this big one has some cracks in it. Don't try and squish it. This is our last one. So our bath bombs seem to have been successful. Later on, we're gonna film trying it out in the water, but thanks for joining.
Guys, now we have a bath bomb. We're gonna drop it in the water and see if it works.
Ooh, it's fizzing. Careful. Careful, Blake. Cool, so it worked. Oh, it fizzed a lot, didn't it? It's still fizzing. Okay.
Don't forget to like this, guys. Click the button. Bye. Wow, this is getting tinier.